Hey guys, it's Axelrad, and today I thought we were going to do something, I don't know, different or not, but I decided let's go through my GameCube games, because I just felt the love for it today. So I'm just going to go through all the games I have in chronological order, and I'm going to just kind of say my experiences with them, and when I got them, if I can remember. So Luigi's Mansion's up first, obviously, and this version I got last year, or earlier this year, I don't know when. But I didn't have this game for the longest time, actually, and I did have it before. I sold the Player's Choice version to someone a while back. I think I just needed the money at the time. And eventually last year I found it for $40, the original version. Although the funny thing is that Player's Choice version did not have the manual, but it did have the other inserts, and I don't have the other inserts, but I have the manual. So, yeah. That's pretty funny, I guess. Super Monkey Ball. So, this was the game that got me to get a GameCube, actually. So, I found it at our local Coburn's, because they were selling them. They used to sell games, or used to use games, just like Blockbuster, but it was their own little thing. And I got Super Monkey Ball. And I had to get a GameCube controller, because the Wii, I needed it, because it's a GameCube game. So, we went to a pawn shop, and had to get the whole GameCube. So, I have that GameCube still. I had to get rid of it for a couple of years, but I have it back. And this isn't the original copy. I got this for $15 at half price last year, almost 2 years ago. But it's in better shape than the other one. Oh, there's the disc. Okay. As I say, that's in better shape. So yeah, it is pretty good. Pretty fun game. Give it a shot. Rogue Leader. Now, I haven't really actually played this, but because I'm not really into the ship Star Wars games. But, I mean, maybe I'll give it a shot. I did play Rogue Squadron. I did play the first game quite a bit. But this one, not really. But this was also a launch title. I have quite a few of those. And this was... Yeah, it's Rogue Leader. I got this last year for $20 on New Year's Eve, I believe, last year. So, yeah, it's pretty nice. Now, this is one people don't really talk about. It's Wave Race. It's the last Wave Race game. There's only been 2. And they should probably make another one. But I got this at my local game store for $15 a couple months ago. Because I'm like, yeah, it's a Nintendo GameCube game. Like, a Nintendo GameCube game. So I'm like, you know what, I'll pick it up. Because it's always nice to add to the collection, as you can see. And it's not a big one. I haven't actually played this. But it's Wave Race. I don't really don't know what else there is regarding it. And here's Pikmin. This I actually haven't played, and I don't plan on playing it. Because that doesn't interest me, the gameplay, but I still have the game. If there was one GameCube game I would sell, it'd be this one, just simply because I don't care for it as much. I don't have Pikmin 2, but I mean, I paid $30 for this, and it doesn't even have the manual. So I mean, yes, if I never get Pikmin 2, it's not a huge deal. But yeah, I have it. It's one of the only games I don't have the manual for, actually. There's quite a few of them. Melee. Everyone loves Melee. Some love it too much. But this, I paid $60 for this copy on eBay. That was the first time I owned the game. I did play it back in 2014, my freshman year of high school. And it was the first time I played Melee, which is surprising it took that long, honestly. But, yeah, it's just kind of nostalgic for me at the time. That's when I was really getting into Smash Bros. With Smash 4 coming out, too. And, yeah, it's really nice to have it. It's the best-selling GameCube game, too. Mario Sunshine. Now, this was one of the first GameCube games I owned. I think. I don't know. Or one of the earliest, I should say, not the first. So, this is an interesting story behind it. That's what I love about games, too. You have interesting stories. So, like, I got the disc first. And then I was able to get the cover on eBay. And then I had a friend give me the inserts. Actually, after he gave me the manual, I found the inserts at a garage sale. And he gave me the manual for free. So, yeah, I have the entirety of Super Mario Sunshine. And none of it was like, it wasn't 1, and I made it 1. So that's really cool. Now for the game itself, I didn't 100% it. I don't plan on doing it. The blue coins suck. I just got to 100 shines. I think that's good enough for me. There's a reason that's kind of divisive. Monkey Ball 2. Now this, I played this shit back in the day. Back when I was 8, At my friend's house, I played this. I got other games I played it there. But this one, this is a shit. I don't remember how much I paid for this. But... Oh, wait, no. I got this one in a bidding. I won a GameCube lot last year, and I got this in the bidding with it. I already had the game, but it was player's choice, and it didn't have the manual, I don't think. So I got a really good deal with this, actually. And it's better than the first game. Play it. It's no doubt. Play it if you can. It gets really hard, though. So it will be... You will get frustrated. Star Fox Adventures. I actually won this in the same bidding, I think. And I didn't play this. I'm not the Star Fox. I did play some of Star Fox 64. So I'm not... Or Star Fox Zero, too. I did play some of that. But I'm not really into Star Fox. I just have the games. Because a lot of these I just have for collector's purposes. But most of them I like. So this one's a nice one, I guess. Stairfax Temperatures. Animal Crossing. Now, I got this last year, and when I was getting into Animal Crossing, before New Horizons came out. I played New Leaf that last summer, and I got this later, near the end of the summer. And I got the memory card for it earlier this month, I think, or last month. But I don't know if they sold it separately. Otherwise, it's not the same one. I didn't get it together. Also, I can't transfer my save data to it. That's stupid. Because this game takes 58 to 61 blocks. That's the whole memory card right here. That's why it comes with one. So it's kind of stupid that I can't transfer the data because I would really like to do that. Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Again, I haven't actually played this. I just wanted to get the Star Wars games for the GameCube. And this one I had a hard time finding, actually, in good shape. I didn't get the manual. Sad. Because I feel like a lot of these I see are sun-tanned on the front. I actually don't know if this is. I'm pretty sure it is. But, yeah, it was like $10, sure. Also, Pandemic made this. They made the Battlefront games, which was really interesting. So, probably pretty good. Metroid Prime. I actually need to still play this. It's pretty good from what I've played. I'm not really into Metroid, but this is a good game so far. It's complete. I got this for $12. It's really surprising how cheap this is. Probably because the Prime Trilogy's out on the Wii. But that's also kind of expensive. So I'm really surprised this version is cheap. It's apparently one of the greatest games of all time. It's super cheap. It's pretty surprising. Although you got Mario 64 Ocarina of Time. Those are also... But they're a little bit more expensive than this. Jedi Outcast. I got this last year. I found it. And I'm like, oh, cool. A Star Wars game for the GameCube. So I got it. Doesn't have the manual also. But I did try playing this, but apparently you start like the first 5 levels without a lightsaber, and I'm like, yeah, I don't like, it's in first person. I don't mind blasters, but in first person, no, I'm not a fan of first person shooters. I don't like them that much. But apparently it gets better. Some people say it's better than Jedi Academy, which I do have for the Xbox. I do have this for the Xbox too, just because it goes with the other one. But, maybe I'll give this one a shot. If I do, it'll be on the GameCube. Although I read reviews and it said the GameCube version is not as good as the Xbox version. But it's a GameCube game, and I like the GameCube. Actually, I love the GameCube. Mario Party 4. This was the last GameCube Mario Party I needed. And I got it on New Year's Eve last year. Complete. For $40. So that's a pretty good deal. And I got most of these before this year, so... These prices went up way, way higher this year. I'll get to some that did go up high later. Like, I think Melee is still around the same price. Sunshine definitely went up, also because of the Mario 3D All-Stars collection. Animal Crossing probably went up when New Horizons came out, I'm guessing. But yeah, I haven't really played much of this with my friends because neither of us had it for a while. Wind Waker. This was also one of the earlier games. I'd say... Earlier GameCube games would be like 2016 and before I really started collecting them. Because GameCube's my favorite console. I collect for that a lot, but, they're expensive. They're really expensive to collect for. So, I did beat this. This was my first Zelda game. I beat this back in 2015. My friend's copy. I bought this next year for $30 on eBay. I got a lot of stuff on eBay that year. That's when I got a job. So, yeah, not much to say. Other than that, it's the Wind Waker. It's pretty good. Ocarina of Time for the GameCube. I think I got this with Animal Crossing. And my friend showed it to me, and I was like, oh my god. Like, I stared at it, and I just went over to him and grabbed it, and I'm like, this also doesn't have the manual. Which is sad. And I'm not a fan of the box art. I mean, it's promotional. It wasn't supposed to be on the shelf, but, you know, it has the side and back like a GameCube game, so why not? It's still pretty cool. Master Quest was on it. That's pretty much what people play it for. Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. I got this a couple years ago. The first version. This is the second copy I got. The last one I had to sell, but I got this one again for $13. Yeah, I think so. I paid $7 for the first one. I think. I don't remember. But if you've noticed, I don't like to get Player's Choice. I have had Player's Choice in the past, and I try to update it if I can. Otherwise, I just strictly avoid it altogether. If there's a game that's cheaper as Player's Choice, whatever. I don't want it. It's Player's Choice. Likes Player's Choice. Hit and Run. This is the best Simpsons game. I'd say the second best is probably the Simpsons game, but this one is pretty good. I did play some of this not too long. Like, I did play a lot of it, but not a whole lot, just because I have so many games, I guess. But what's really cool about this one is that it has the original manual from the original receipt from the guy who bought it, brand new, GameStop. He got it for $50 back in 2003 when it came out, on the day after Christmas. So this guy bought this game 17 years ago, almost 17 years ago, and it was pretty local. Like, I got this in the same town he bought it from, which is amazing. Like, this has a piece of history to it. This guy owned this game forever. That's actually a really cool thing to do. Like, put your receipts with the manuals. Sure. Kirby Air Ride. I got this around my birthday this year. I still needed it at the time, obviously. So I looked on eBay. I'm like, no, I don't like bidding, but let's try it. I scored this for $30, and it's complete. This game went up in price, but it's had some problems, but it's not too bad otherwise. It's a good addition. The only Kirby game on the console too. Mario Party 5. I think I owned this a couple years ago, but then I got Mario Party 7 instead because I like that one more. But then I got this one last November. I don't know how much I paid. I think I paid $40 for this too. Like, the Mario Party games now are way more expensive now. It's like $300 if you want all 4, which is a lot. Now this, I'd say, was the first GameCube game I bought. Yeah, I think the first one I bought. May not have been the first one I got. Total. It's Luigi's Mansion or Monkey Ball might have been one of them. But this one I paid $30 for in 2014. That's like half of what it costs now. And I think I explicitly tried not to get the bonus disc one. I didn't want that. It wasn't necessary to me. But yeah, 100% of those videos are still on the channel. If you want to watch them, but don't. I don't think you should. They're old and not great. This one is I got this in a lot last year. It was the reason I got that lot. And that's how I got my other GameCube back. It came with a GameCube. I traded that for my old silver one, and I got the silver one back. So I came with 2 good things. Also, I sold the rest of the stuff in there. But yeah, this is in pretty good shape. The manual's in good shape. It's collector's edition. Not much to say about it. Now, this was my latest game at the time of this video. And, you know, people forget this exists. I did too. I saw it, and I'm like, oh yeah, this exists. People remember 1080 snowboarding on the 64, but not this, which makes sense. It kind of just came out, I think. But no, it's a Nintendo published game. I think the same people who made Waverse made this, so it's up your alley. Go for it. I got this for $15. Pretty good. It's not that expensive. Now, when I look for this game, I explicitly try not to get the bestsellers version, because that one is pretty common. Like, on eBay, you see them. But luckily, I was able to score this for $25 without, like, it was just the original. No bestseller. I don't mind the bestseller games if I have to. I have a couple, you'll see them. But if I can, I don't want them. So I was glad I got this for that deal. And this is probably the best Tennis Mario game. Not gonna lie. I still have to finish this. I haven't done... And I've gotten okay in it, but I paid $30 or $35, maybe $30. It was around that price back in 2016. It's in complete, good shape. One of the more forgotten Zelda games. It's definitely the most underrated console title. That's for sure. Here's a popular one. I have been wanting to get this game for a long time, but the prices were too high for it. But I was lucky able to get this for $80. That's still a lot of money. A couple months ago. It's complete. It's got some wear and tear, like some minor problems. Like I think the back is kind of sun bleached, but whatever. It's Paper Mario. And it's the original. It's not Player's Choice. It's not bestseller. It's the original. So yeah, I have that. I don't plan on playing it, but if I want to play an RPG, I'll play that one. I was looking for this too. I paid $40 for this. This is in pretty much perfect condition. And it's not as talked about as the second one, or the first one, I believe. But, you know, it's really shiny. Look at that. So I was really glad to find this. I've been looking for it. Mario Party 6. This one I paid for $40 in 2017. I paid pretty much $40 for all of them. Except for one of them. But, yeah, this was, I'd say, my second favorite on the GameCube. Simply because I played it more than the other two here. But, you know, this has it's a pretty good Mario Party. It's Scott the Wise's favorite. So I think it's pretty good. Resident Evil 4. I did play some of this. I got to the point where you have to save the daughter, and then I stopped. I heard it's pretty good, but, I mean, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with carrying somebody with me. It's really annoying. But otherwise, yeah, it's a pretty popular title. I got this in the first bidding with Monkey Ball 2 and Star Fox Adventures. 2 discs. That's how big this game is. Star Fox Assault. This is one of the best seller games I have. I think I got this at a half price. For $30? $35? I don't know. Most of these games ranged around $30 to $50 for me. Some I paid less and some I paid more. Some I paid a lot more. But this one I paid pretty good. It's bestseller. It's not as bad as Player's Choice, but it's not great, but you know, you can't see it on the side when you have it displayed. That's good. I don't even know if there was a player. Actually, I think there was for this game. There was Player's Choice. There was Player's Choice for a lot of games, but somehow, like, The Incredibles got a Player's Choice. Like, Nickelodeon games did, but not some of these games. It's really weird. Like this one. I don't think this got a Player's Choice. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. This is one of the cheaper GameCube games you can buy, along with Donkey Konga 2 and 2. Because it's not one of the popular GameCube games, but, you know, it's there. It's the first game that's rated E10. This was the first game rated E10. That tells you something. Couldn't handle Donkey Kong. And here's the other bestseller, Mario Baseball. I did have this before. I got it from Coburn's. And the side was super bad because it was sun bleached to hell. And there was a sticker that made it not sun bleached a little bit. But this is pretty good. It's a good baseball game. I paid $15 for this early 2019 at half price. Pretty good deal. Now this I fucked with back in the day. Not on the GameCube. I played on the Xbox originally, but I wanted the GameCube version. And it took me a while to find it, not Player's Choice, and I eventually did. It was only $10, and it's pretty nice. I have it. Now this is definitely my rarest game and my most expensive GameCube game I've ever bought. If I buy Chibi-Robo, that'll probably be more, but we'll see. I paid $130 for this last October, which was a good deal at the time, and it's a great deal this time, because this is complete, perfect, complete in box. The only thing that's not perfect is the case, because it's on a shelf, but you can just replace it. But otherwise, yeah, this is in perfect condition. I did play some of this. I played it up to Chapter 8, and realized that, you know, permadeath is a thing. It is serious. I knew it was the thing when I played it, but I didn't realize it was that serious. So I had to play again, and then I'm just like, I just lost 2 guys early in the game, and I'm like, you know, I'm not a Fire Emblem guy. This just isn't for me, which sucks, because I like everything except the gameplay of these games, of what I've played. I've played this, I played Awakening and Shadow Dragon. I like, if they were action RPG, I would be more into it, but they're not. So it's just not my thing. So I think the best I could do is just watch a playthrough, because I really get the same effect. I just don't like how you actually, like, hit people. You have to control it. You have to strategize. You know, I just don't like that. I should get the dance pad for this, but I don't know where to find it. I paid $15 for this. It was one of the later GameCube games I bought, not too long ago. And it was one of the later GameCube games released. Pretty obscure release, but to GameCube collectors, it is not. I mean, it's not the first on somebody's list, but it's weird. This game came out when I was in kindergarten. Actually, so did this. This also came out when I was in kindergarten. So if I could have walked into Walmart at that time and saw this, which would be nuts. But I was 6. I wasn't into games at the time. Not real games, at least. Now this is the shit I fucked with back in the day. Along with Mario Kart. I don't know if I mentioned that. I played Mario Kart and Monkey Ball 2 at my friend's house when I was 8. And this was one of them too. I played this a lot when I was younger. And I pretty much know the whole game. Same with Mario Party 1. That's why I prefer them. Basically, I played them a lot. So I know the game. That's why I like them the most. I did get this complete. This one also took a while to get complete. And I did manage to... I did have a manual that was really bad at the time for a while, but I managed to get a new one. Mario Party 7 is a pretty good game. Super Mario Strikers. This also, everything past this came out when I was in school, and this was in kindergarten again. So I could have seen this on the shelf. It really sucks that I wasn't in the games. But yeah, this is a pretty good game. The last Mario game on the console in late 2005. So except for the DS, we didn't have a Mario game on the Wii, or on the console for almost over a year, I believe. Until Mario Party 8, I think. Unless something came out before that. Like a Star Wars 2. Now, I didn't play this as much as the first one. I did play the original. I did play the complete saga, though. So, I mean, I have both of them. They're both on the GameCube, so the complete saga is kind of on the GameCube. I'm glad they're both on the GameCube. But, yeah, it's pretty good. Twilight Princess. The last Nintendo GameCube game. It came out after the Wii version for some reason. But, yeah, this is... I paid $40 for this, 2019. It's gone up quite a bit now, back to where it was. It kind of went down, actually. So when I got it, it was pretty good deal. But, yeah, it's pretty good. I just remembered, there was one game that I didn't grab. It is the very last GameCube game. You probably already know this, if you know what I'm talking about. Madden 08. This was the last GameCube game released. And I actually forgot about it. I can't believe I forgot about it. That's because I keep Madden 08 in a different place than the others. Because I have them all. I have all the Madden 08s. But yeah, this is the last GameCube game. And I keep saying, that's pretty much the main reason reason people want it. At least before. Now people want it for that and because Scott the Wise loves it. So that's 2 reasons. That's 2 reasons people want the game. And that was all of my GameCube games. I have, let me see, how many do I have? I have 40 GameCube games. So that's pretty good. I have quite a bit. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little collection video. See you later.